What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I got another cool little horror haul for you guys. Like I had mentioned in my last film, I had a very close friend of mine, one of my best friends in the whole world, came across, it's a wild story, came across a immense amount of horror collectibles, pretty much a whole storage container full. I can't really get into the details, but it's an awesome find, and just it's amazing how it all came together. You know, being that I'm a horror collector for quite a while now, and just how things really aligned. And yeah, we got some cool stuff in the works, some cool stuff coming, some really cool collectibles that we're going to be showing off. But I wanted to make a little short video today to show you guys some of the stuff that I've received already, and we're only going to continue to get more. We're going to start off with some of the films. The film collection is just absolutely getting out of control, completely massive. I mean, I have a large film collection of regular films, also not just horror films, you know, action films, comedies, all that stuff. I've been collecting films for the better part of probably 20 years, maybe 25 years. So the collection is pretty big. You know, obviously we started with the DVDs back in the day, and then, you know, we transitioned into Blu-ray and now into 4K. And I still, you know, a lot of people give up on the DVD because, you know, it's not the best looking quality and the whole 9 yards, but I still collect them. I actually like to watch the DVD films. I like the grittiness of the way it looks. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 4K is incredible. It's the, you know, top of the food chain as far as comes to film, especially with your audio and things of that nature. But I still have a soft spot in my heart for the nostalgia and the older films. I wish I had a VHS collection. I had gotten rid of a lot of my VHS a long time ago, and I kick myself now that I've done that. But it is what it is. So let's go through some of the stuff that we got here. Some really cool stuff. What are we going to start with here? So some of the newer stuff, actually, that's not part of the haul, well, not part of the stuff that I came across with my friend, is a couple of films that I bought on Amazon. A couple of really good films, actually. So if you guys haven't seen this one yet, this one is really good. Rachel McAdams is incredible in this. We got the new Send Help. Awesome movie. She plays a really good role in this film. If you guys haven't seen this, I definitely recommend checking out. It's super good movie. Another movie that came out a couple of years ago. I don't remember the year it came out. Maybe 23, maybe 24. It was a Shudder original. One of my favorite films of that year. Still has one of the best kill scenes I've ever seen. It's actually a suicide scene. But it's incredible. This is a movie that if you guys are into horror and you like twisted stuff, crazy films, gory films, this is an absolute must-watch. It is subtitled, so if you're a person that can't do the subtitles, I'm sorry, but it does have subtitles. But this is one of the movies that you got to plug in and watch this. This movie is incredible. This is When Evil Lurks. It's a Shudder original. They released it on 4K. I saw it. I immediately had to buy it. This one had to go in the collection. This is an amazing film. Highly recommend. Check that out, guys, if you haven't seen that. So now we're going to go to a couple of the older films that we received. What are we going to start with here? We'll start with probably the best one out of the bunch. But I mean, come on, guys. Exorcist 3. Underrated. Definitely, in my opinion, the second best film in the franchise. Obviously, nothing's going to beat Linda Blair in the first. But The Exorcist 3, phenomenal movie. A lot of you have seen this, and if you haven't seen this, oh my goodness, buy it, put it in the collection. Incredible film. Next, we're going to go over to, haven't seen these movies in a long time. I had to grab this out of the collection that he, my buddy, had received. I'm going to go back and watch all these, but this is Warlock. This is the 3-film set. Vestron Video, Collector's Edition, Collector Series. Super cool. I haven't seen these in a long time. These are from the 80s. I think the latest one might have been in the early 90s, but definitely something awesome for the collection. Next, I mean, how can you go wrong? This is a limited edition steelbook. This actually came with a poster. I should have dug the poster out of the storage, but this thing is amazing. How can you go wrong? John Carpenter's They Live. Brand new in the package. Steelbook. They Live. Awesome cult film from back in the day. And then the last film that we're going to show off today out of the bunch is an absolute sleeper. Unless you're a big horror fan, you probably never even heard of this. But if you're into horror and you're into possession films and things of that nature, this is just an absolute banger. The Unholy. Another Vestron Video Collector's Edition. Brand new, still in the package. Gonna bust this baby out. We're probably gonna watch this today, actually. This is an absolute banger. If you have not seen The Unholy, just do yourself a favor and watch it. You know, you'll be impressed. It's very, very good. So some cool films that we added to the collection. There's still a lot more, but we're gonna split this up. It's just too much to do in one video. We're gonna split it up over a whole bunch of different videos. The next thing I want to go over is some of the from the Horror Haul collection that I got is some of the action figures. So we got some of the NECA figures from House of a Thousand Corpses, which, as you guys know, is one of my favorite films of all time. Huge Rob Zombie fan. Dude gets unwarranted hate, you know, especially for his Halloween movies. Honestly, I think the guy makes great films. I think he needs to make more films. I think the guy hasn't even reached the peak of his talent. House of a Thousand Corpses, to me, is in the top 5 films of all time for horror for me. But I'm biased on Rob Zombie. I like everything the guy does. I like his music. I like his films. Guy's a legend. Whatever. Take that with what you want. So awesome stuff here. We got the exclusive Captain Spaulding in the clown pants. Exclusive Series 1 House of a Thousand Corpses NECA. Brand new, mint condition packaging. Amazing. Super cool. If you remember that outfit, that is the outfit that he is wearing, if I'm not mistaken, in the gas station when they go on their little trip. So super cool. What else do we got here? We've got Dr. Satan, also Series 1. Super cool. House of a Thousand Corpses, NECA, Dr. Satan, brand new in the package, mint condition. Awesome edition. Next up, we got another Spaulding. This one is in the full clown outfit. Also Series 1, NECA, House of a Thousand Corpses. R.I.P. Sid Haig. Gone too soon. Guy was awesome. Guy was in so many movies. Awesome stuff. Now we're going to move on to some Nightmare on Elm Street stuff, which is pretty cool. We got an assortment of stuff here. So this is another NECA. This is from Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Master. This is Freddy in the surgeon's outfit. How cool is that? Super cool. Brand new in the package. Awesome addition to the collection. Nightmare on Elm Street, amazing franchise. Absolutely amazing. Next one we got here. This is from the Cinema of Fear Series 1. I don't have a lot of these. This is Mezco Toys. But I'm going to start looking to collect more of these because these things are pretty cool. Very detailed. If you guys can see the detail on that figure. Got assortment of stuff in the box. This is Series 1, and this is obviously from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. Dream Warriors. Again. Perfect limited edition or mint condition box. Awesome addition to the collection. Here's another Cinema of Fear. This is Series 2. This is from the original Nightmare on Elm Street. That's the original Freddy, but look at the detail on that figure. Mezco makes good stuff. I mean, they get overshadowed by NECA because NECA is such a big company, but they make some really awesome stuff. Mezco Toys. Freddy Krueger. My guy. Out of the stuff that I've gotten so far is also from Nightmare on Elm Street 4. This is Debbie Stevens, if you remember her character from the film. Pretty cool. Another Mezco toy, very detailed. Super cool. Awesome stuff. I definitely want to get more of those Cinema of Fear collection. I don't see those out in the wild too often. I don't know if they're still making them. I got to do a little bit of research into that and check it out. But yeah, so that's what we got for our latest horror haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. I want to thank you guys for all the support. The channel is growing. You guys have been amazing. You know, making this journey that much more fun for me, and I'm happy to take you guys along for the ride. So stay tuned for more videos. We're gonna do more trailers, more horror reviews, more collectibles, more live stream gaming. tune into the channel. You know, I'm active pretty much daily, and you know, we're live streaming at least 3 times a week. But again, thank you guys so much for the support, and we'll see you guys on the next one.